Hello everyone, I am back and I want to talk about my recent visit to the Oyotunji African Village in Sheldon, South Carolina. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Welcome back everybody. Again, my name is Jackie and this is my channel, Life According to Jackie. Um, for this episode, I want to talk about my visit to the Oyotunji African Village. A little bit about Oyotunji. First of all, it's located in Sheldon, South Carolina, and it is named after the Oyo Empire, and it means Oyo returns or Oyo rise again. It was established in 1970, and I believe it was supposed to originally have been in Savannah, Georgia, but it ended up in its current location. It covers about, according to Wikipedia, it covers about 27 acres of land, and it has a Yoruba temple which originally was located in Harlem, New York, but in 1960 they moved it to its current location. I've been wanting to visit Oyotunji, I think at least for the last 5 years. I wanted to visit when I first found out about it, and a lot of people surprisingly still don't know about Oyotunji or even know what it is. But finally, recently I got to go and visit, and it was a very educational and rewarding experience. When we first arrived, we had to turn off. It's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, almost very rural area. So when we turned off the road, we almost missed it, except I saw the sign there, and I was like, okay, there it is, and I was so excited. When we first pulled up, another couple pulled up as well, and they were asking questions. They were like, we saw the sign from the road. We don't know what this is. Is this a church? And I'm like, no, it's not a church. But, once they found out it wasn't a church, they got in the car and left, which was unfortunate because I'm like, okay, you just passed up an opportunity to learn about your history and your ancestors. But hey, to each his and her own. But anyway, it cost us $20 for the tour, and the tour was, well, they said the tour would be like 30 minutes, but our tour guide, she took a lot of time with us, and she explained a lot of things to us. So we were there a lot longer than 30 minutes, which I was thankful for that. But when we first entered into the village, there's like a market or like a little small bazaar at the close to the front entrance, but at this time it wasn't open because of the whole COVID-19 pandemic, which I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time I understand, you have to stay safe, safety first. But when we went through, like, she took us to each shrine and to each like she explained, we saw Obatala, Eshu, Oya, Oshun, what's the other one? Yimaya, Olokun, and Ogun. And then we saw like it was a kind of like a shrine to the Egungun, the ancestors. So, at each shrine, she explained, why things were the way they were, and she explained like the different things that have to be offered or given to the Orisha, like with Eshu, he has like a small shrine, or like a he has to be at every shrine, because in order to communicate with the spirit world, in order for any of us to communicate with any Orisha, we have to first go through him first, because he's like the Orisha of the crossroads. He's like the communication source between us in the physical world and them in the spirit world. So, I was like, okay, I get it, because I've been to shrines before, and I didn't see Eshu, like I didn't see like a little thing for him at each shrine, but here I did, and I was like, oh, I had a deeper understanding of what it was. But it the tour, like the tour itself, it was very informative, and the deeper I dwell, or dive into learning about African spirituality and like my heritage and my African ancestry, the more I understand myself, the more I understand my people here in America, and why we are the way we are, and why we do some of the things that we do. But like the energy there, it was, to me, it was very peaceful. It was a different type of energy. It wasn't that everyday pressure and stress that we feel just going through life here in America. It was like it felt like a place that you could rest, that you could kind of rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that way also when I was in Nigeria. It was kind of like, man, I could get rejuvenated here. I can rest here. I can heal. That's the word I'm looking for. It felt like a place where you could go and spend some time and heal. But I definitely plan to go back to Oyotunji, maybe when this whole pandemic thing clears up. And because I know every year they have tours. Like if you go to their website, you can just Google Oyotunji and you'll find their website. I'll put the link in the video or in the description below. But once you go to their website, they'll have more information about the village. They have classes. They do services like divinations and naming ceremonies and things like that. And what else? And they also have festivals. They have festivals for the ancestors and for all the different orishas throughout the year. I don't know if they've done it so much this year because of the pandemic, but prayerfully and hopefully next year, things will clear up, and they'll be able to do the festivals, because I would love to attend. But yeah, I would suggest to any of us African people in the diaspora, if you have the means and you can travel, please go and visit Oyotunji. Even if you're not into that type of thing, just go to learn about your ancestors and our original spirituality and original spirit systems, because I think that's important. Even if you like a hardcore Christian or whatever, I think it's important to know about your history and know about your ancestry, and to know about like your spiritual history. But anyway, I hope I didn't babble too much. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all stay safe. Peace and blessings.